just enjoy Woodlands music.
But the one video that I think would be useful, if we have the time, is somebody doing the signs as we want them done. Because just as
That would need to be embedded into the preview track that I'm creating, the movie. So I would need someone to. I don't have that capability unless. No, I can't.
You know, the little. I mean, Michaela probably would have the ability to do that. I would think. People, Amber, what do you know about that? People who work with this kind of thing, you put a little square in the corner with somebody doing signs.
Yeah, I think Michaela could probably do that,
The question is, like, if I'm creating a video that is the guide, so people are watching me do this, and then this, and then they play or they sing, whatever it is, that's a video that they're playing on the device, and they're shooting themselves. Now, you're asking for Michaela or somebody to take my video, do the hand signs, and then send it to somebody else, or unless she's able to embed her video on top of my video. And that is something I have no idea.
That's beyond you and it's beyond me, but the question, that would be a question we can ask Michaela.
Yeah.
If it's possible or easy or not. You know.
Yeah.
I know that I once had to do one for You Have a Heart for Joyful Noise. And I had somebody who was not a videographer, but was able to take a little video of me doing hand signs and put it in somehow without much trouble. But we'll see. But I think that the perhaps one of the key decisions to make is in the guide track that we would have potentially for the 8th and for campers later to record with. Which instrumentals, which vocals do we want? So you will conduct, right, Lucas?
Right, the track has me singing on it.
Okay.
I sang the song.
Okay.
Is that what I sent to you, or was the early version did not have me singing? I can't remember.
The early version didn't have you sing.
It had the click track, the one with the click track.
It had the click track, yep.
But it did not have me singing. So the newest one, I recorded myself singing. So I have that. It's easy enough to ask the faculty to make a track singing, and we can take the audio. We have to separate out the audio from the video.
So here's where it stands at the moment. I have somebody in Seattle that I'm going to talk to this evening. Jesse has given me an okay to get a bid from him for doing this phase, the guide tracks, the audio for the guide tracks, if that's helpful. But I think the question is, we'll have Jenny's keyboard, we'll have Tom's guitar. You have done a vocal track, Lucas, with the click track. We'll have George's harmonica. Do we want a female voice in there in addition to a male voice? And do we need anything else? Or are those the key components?
Well, so I just don't know how it's going to happen for the 8th, that somebody is going to be able to collect the videos that Jenny and Tom and George and 2 other people put together, separate their audio, mix the audio down, and then add images and movements and the signs, and put that up for the 8th. I don't know how that's.
So is your guide portion finished, Lucas?
I have to shoot. the video of me conducting,
Okay,
which I was about to do, and then time ran out. So here I am.
so is that something that you can do for other people then to record from over the weekend? What's your,
Oh, I was gonna have it ready like soon. I mean, as soon as I do it, it'll take 10 minutes to shoot, and then I'm going to just futz with the audio a little bit, and then upload it to the folder that Amber is gonna set up.
okay,
And then it's accessible for people to, but then what the thing is, you need two devices, because you need to be able to play me on one device, and you're watching it and you're singing or you're playing on as your other second device is shooting you.
Yes.
And then that video needs to be sent to the Google folder.
right,
Somebody needs to collect it, do something with it.
Yep.
So the question is, who is that, and how quickly can somebody, on this project that I'm working on with the Bangor Symphony, we had the video editor separated all the audio from the video, so we could take all the audio and mix the audio first, and now he's going back and laying in the video.
right. So I guess my thought was that the piece that we would hope maybe to have by the 8th may or may not have what for video, but if we can separate that video from audio and mix the 5 or 6 tracks that we're talking about, that's about as ambitious as we could get for now. And I will talk with Martin in Seattle, and I will talk with Michaela and see what's possible. But I guess, again, my thought was, even if we don't make it for the 8th, at least the faculty will have recorded their tracks while we're all together, while we have the energy of being together.
Well, they're recording their tracks individually in their own phones,
Right.
not together.
But there is something about being engaged and immersed in this work.
Oh, before the 8th, in other
Before
words.
the 8th.
Oh,
right?
but
I
in that
agree.
together. Oh, okay.
So, I mean, just while we have the energy and the focus on this before we go off into everything else that we
Yeah,
need to do
sure.
in the rest of our lives.
As far as Michaela's contribution, I think it's beautiful. I don't know I think it's actually a really great idea if we have that audio, then whoever does the signing, that person also needs to do this very quickly, because the video that we want to put on the 8th, or make accessible to the campers to sing to, needs to have
Yes.
her doing the signing.
Right, and so I wonder.
I mean, it has me doing a little bit to make sure that they start right,
Mhm.
but then you don't need to see me after that.
So I was wondering whether we might want to consider asking Juliet Galante to do that signing. We could also conceivably see whether one of our campers could do the signing, but if it's going to be a guide, I'm not sure. Hello. Hey. Hi guys.
Hello.
Hi. I couldn't leave work.
Hi everybody, I'm just going to throw into the chat one YouTube video I found about how to embed ASL